Hello world, I'm just here to make you think. This CEO Philly Trenches Hockey Raw coming at you live and direct in West Philly. 52nd and Market to be exact. Now, I'm in the heart of West Philly, 52nd and Market. A lot of people don't know about Market Street, but back in the day, probably the 40s and 50s, probably the 1930s is when black people first start migrating on 52nd and Market. It was a strip, like a New York strip, like Harlem, you know? And the L stopped, as you can see over there, the L, the train, they had these big metal steps like they got in New York for the L train. But then they must have got rid of them and formed some other way, and you got a bridge where you can go on the other side and all that, dealing with the L. But this parking lot right here had a lot of property right here at one time, a lot of houses. West Philly houses is so historical because how they made these houses. At one time, these houses was worth $4,000. And the North Philly house is worth $2,000. And then, of course, you know, things changed, people changed, the world changed, you know? But I'm out here, you had to come through, holler at the youngins, you understand me? 52nd and Market, y'all know who, you know what I mean? Shout out to Cam and all them, you know what I mean? On the Deuce, you know, all the youngins out here, you know, handling their business, holding it down. The barbershop right here, on 51st and Market right here, a known barbershop. And there's another barbershop up the street, across the street, in the middle of this 100. But this barbershop right here, Major Leagues Cuts, this is a well-known barbershop. You know what I mean? If you know, you know. Right there, well, was Major Leagues Cuts, a well-known barbershop, right on the corner of 51st and Market. Y'all can see the sign up there. See it? Y'all can see it. Market Street. Yeah. 52nd and Market. One of my closest friends, Sean Brown, was at Glen Mills with me. His brother was up here getting money back in the day. Red tape. Powder, they called it red tape. So that's when I first got the introduction of they making money up here, even though I was hanging with Bill Blas and them from 52nd and Market when we was called the Center City Hustlers. When they start selling drugs up here, that's when the game changed. There was a lot of black merchants up here, a lot of black stores. You know what I mean? West Philly. When blacks got money and they migrated out West Philly, it was a big black community like it was out in East Oak Lane, West Oak Lane, Germantown. See, believe it or not, these black neighborhoods stuck together. And unconsciously, they was black Wall Streets because they had a lot of black businesses. Because of drugs, people left them businesses alone, started getting in the game, started using drugs, and then, you know, those businesses became abandoned, sold, foreclosure, and all that. A lot of these buildings over here are still functioning. But one thing I can tell you about Southwest Philadelphia and West Philly, they are business-minded people, as well as West Oak Lane, East Oak Lane, and Germantown. All the places that blacks migrated to, that they had nice houses and white people moved out, they took over them businesses. And they still carry that tradition of working. And that's why in them neighborhoods to this day, they own businesses. North Philly, you know, it was hard on blacks in North. You know, they had businesses and all that. It's like they had a lot of businesses up Frankfurt, a lot of businesses up Frankfurt. But North Philly is a different type of, it was like Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Like Brownsville Project, that's North Philly in a nutshell. You know, that's where I'm from. And I'm glad I'm from there. I'm glad I'm not from a middle-class black neighborhood because I wouldn't probably be knowing all the stuff I know right now. Philly Trenches CEO, Hockey Raw, coming live and direct.